Yo, Fujin, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, I hope everybody is doing, wrong button, I meant to hit this one. I hope everybody's doing good today. Literally, I hit go live and my younger boys both started screaming bloody murder. And so I had to go intervene. They were being selfish. You know how little boys can be. Oliver, what is up? What is up? My chair is in a funky spot and it's annoying me. Oh man, I hope everybody's having a better week than I am. I got some very unfortunate news last night. Everything's gonna be fine, but it's gonna be a real pain in the ass for probably the next 20 years. Not one, not two, not three, but all four of my kids, all of them, got their social security number stolen. And some random Yahoo filed their taxes with my kids. I didn't find out until my tax return got rejected. Joy, right? So I've got to go through that whole rigmarole now. Got a whole lot of documents I've got to send in, and it's going to delay getting my tax return back for like 2 months. Yay! Let's play the tower. Yeah. Let me turn this down a bit. That's really loud. Yeah, fun, right? Right? But like I said, it's all gonna be fine in the end. It will work out. Excuse me. Yeah, let's play the tower. Way more fun. It'll all work out in the end, and yeah. It'll just take some time and some headache, and yeah, you know, anything dealing with government's gonna be a pain in the butt. Alrighty. Let's see. We'll grab that. Yay, bits. Lots of bits. Why do I not... No wonder my coins have been down a little bit. I didn't have summon on. Oh, well. Let's see. What else do I need to do to get this one ready? We'll equip that. We're gonna restore level. Actually, before I restore that level, let me... I literally just synced Black Hole and GT. Nice, nice. What's up, Sean? How's it going? How's it going? Let's see. How much can I dump into ELS? 84 levels. That's a nice little chunk. Or I can put a good bit into... Someone saw my social security number when I was 12, and by the time I had a credit card of my own, I had good credit. Thanks, Raymond in Albuquerque. Well, I guess that works out. Yeah, I've got to go through all of that. For my birthday, I bought the special packs. Yay! Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, that was something I'd planned on doing with my tax return. I was gonna buy a stone pack or two, maybe. Or the special packs, and well, that's not gonna happen now. Let's see. I'm good on labs for the moment, so I don't really need... So I think I'm just gonna put... maybe a few levels into ELS. And then we'll do a few levels into... Actually, let's do some levels into wall health. Unlike Gbot Plus, NetBot Plus. Nice, nice. Let me know, let me know. There we go. And then we'll do some here. Perfect. What do you focus on in the UWs after syncing Black Hole and GT? I would say the next step is syncing Death Wave with them as well, if you have it. And if you don't have Death Wave, I would say save up and see if you can get Death Wave, because Death Wave has some really good benefits. It's got a little bit of a coin and sell bonus, depending on where you have the labs at for it. But the big thing is it gives you a big increase in health. It can give you up to 12.5 times health, which is really big. So that would be my next step, and then try to bring all three of those cooldowns down together after that. Like right now, I've got all three of mine at 250. Won't be long and I'll be able to take them down again. And if you can get a good Multiverse Nexus, that makes it even easier. If you can get it to like Mythic, would be awesome. So I saved 1,200. Oh, wow. Okay. At that point, that's a much harder choice. I mean, you're going to want to get it eventually regardless. But for EHP, it is really good to have. And it will increase your... Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot harder of a choice. Because you've got... I'm assuming you've got your stuff synced at 300 seconds or 3 minutes, whatever it is. I think it's 3 minutes. Yeah, that sounds right. So you're not only going to have the 1200 stones to get them synced, you're going to have another probably... It really is. It's not as much for economy early on, but the EHP is a big deal. Yeah, I think I would agree with Sean. In my opinion, I think that's probably... You do get it on a perk unlock, but you don't get as much of a benefit from it, because I believe on the perk unlock, it's a much lower health increase. Early game, the health increase is the bigger deal. Yeah, I would say that's probably what my recommendation would still be. It gives a little bit of HP, but not much. I don't remember if it, because at unlock, Deathwave gives a little bit of EHP. The whoop, just missing my swamp missiles now. Don't know how much I should spend pumping my GT before going to GT Plus. I want to say I maxed my Golden Tower cooldown before I unlocked GT Plus, but I don't remember for sure. With 6 already, I don't think... How many are there total? I don't even remember. Yeah, you'll definitely get it on your next one, because there's only 9. And like I said, you're going to want to get them all eventually anyways. So you've got Swamp, and what was the other thing you're missing? Chrono Field. Again, yeah, a lot of people haven't boxed GT cooldown. I need to start putting more into cooldown for sure. What was I getting at? So your next choices will be between Swamp, Chrono Field, and Deathwave. Chrono Field is essential the further you get into the game, but the investment into it is massive. And it really doesn't give a huge benefit until you get it to 100% uptime. So I wouldn't even really worry about that. Poison Swamp is kind of the same. You really don't get a benefit from it until you have at least 100% uptime. So it also requires a big... I thought you said you had smart missiles. Did I miss what you... I may have missed what you said. So you have 5. Okay. For some reason I thought, yeah, I missed it. Yeah, so you have 6. Okay. Yeah, I'm with you now. So more than likely you will have Deathwave come up as your next one. Excuse me. But that's going to help you all around. The EHP buff you'll get in tournaments will be good, unless you're playing full glass cannon. If you're playing full glass cannon already, then investing into chain lightning will be beneficial. But even then, I'd still say Deathwave is probably going for Deathwave is probably your best bet. Yeah. I think because long-term you get such a big benefit from it, and honestly, there's a solid argument for Deathwave being your first choice over Golden Tower, because you get those extra bonuses to your health. Cells and coins comes after a bunch of lab work, but it's good. According to Spartan, it's the best ultimate weapon in the game. And I don't really disagree with him. for a first pick in early game, it's pretty solid. Long-term, Golden Tower is a bigger advantage. And then eventually, all of them, except for Smart Missiles. Smart Missiles just really doesn't have a great place in the game right now. Unfortunately. My recommendation would be Smart Missiles as your last pick and unlock it just to be able to get the pluses. Herky dokie. Switch this over. Oh, I can buy quads. Get Smart Missiles on shelf. I mean, there is an argument to syncing your Smart Missile cooldown with your Golden Tower, your Econ cooldowns, but even then, it's not really gonna do all that much. So, how many cards do I need to unlock? Under the 30, geez. Which, by the way, I finally maxed out 2 cards yesterday. I got health regen and extra defense up to rank 7. So that's cool. And I'm getting close with a couple more. Excuse me. Baby account's coming right along. Oh, wait. Let's grab that. I guess we can go ahead and grab some of this other stuff. We can change skins. That's not skins. Excuse me. Okay. Anything else? Can I rank up a bot? I can. I guess we'll do duration. Okay, hydrate, my guy. It sounds like you need it. I have some allergy stuff going on right now, and I do have my water. So, I am doing the hydration, and I definitely need it. I am a little dehydrated. I actually really have to pee right now. But yeah, I've got some allergy stuff. I cut some grass a couple days ago, and it's bothering me. Okie-dokie. I wonder, does Twitch still have the hydrate bot? I haven't been on Twitch often enough lately to know. There used to be a bot called the hydration bot or hydrate bot that would pop into streams randomly and just say, drink some water! Excuse me. And I've also got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I get that sometimes when I've had a lot of indigestion, and I had really bad indigestion yesterday. Alrighty. I think I've got everything ready on this account, so I guess we can go ahead. Well, actually, you know, I should have looked to see what the heats were. Okay. Not bad. Did I stay? No, I did not. I did get first place in gold in the last tournament. Let's go! What? Did I even have second wind on? I did. What the hell? Bug? Okay, well that was a waste. Debating on if I just want to completely restart. You know what? I am going to. That was weird. Because I'm probably not going to run this more than once on this account. Okay. We'll let that run. And we'll start getting this account ready to go. Okay. Yay. Tournament ticket. How did our overnight runs do? Ooh, we broke 60. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll add those into Rend later. Let's grab a few things. Death Ray. Okay, good. That's almost finished. Great. Let's go ahead and switch the bots. We'll do range. Okay. What do we got? Horror, grab dot. Yeah. Those can stay as they are. I mean, I guess we can throw Scout on instead of Fetch. It's not going to do a whole lot, but... Actually, I guess I could put some investment into it. I don't really need... Maybe some cooldown into attack. You know, we'll just do what we can on Scout. There we go. Okay. There. What the hell? Okay. What are our heats? Got enemy speed, attack speed, fast. Blah. Well, at least we don't have ranged ultimate. Is it just me, or does it seem like we have one less heat than normal for Legends? You know, fast ultimate's not the worst. I don't love it, but it's not the worst. Okay. Alrighty. Let's jump over here. We've got a bunch of stuff to merge. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. I drew that last night. I dropped 1,000 gems into modules and get my orbital augment up to 3? Yeah, 3-star. Yay. I'm still kind of in debate on where I'm getting the most benefit on my tournament modules. Whether I'm getting more out of orbital augment or ACP. With this fast ultimate, I might do better with not ACP, orbital augment or space displacer. We'll try that first. We'll go with Swamp and Dimcore, project funding, and restorative bonus. Yep. Where is... I cannot wait till we one day get module presets. It's gonna be great. Looking forward to it. Sam, if you're lurking out there, pass it along. We want it. We really want it. Yeah. So, yeah. Looks good there. I've been pumping the assists a bit. Both in here and in the labs. What do I have in my labs right now? I don't even know. I need to get utility back in. You know, let's do it. I can afford it right now. No, I can't. Never mind. I did not realize it was that expensive. I'll have to wait. Which begs the question, do I want to... Did I do everything here? I did. Do I want to dump that 1.5Q into my workshop? I don't think I will, because I don't think it's really going to help me that much. If, big if I get stuck in a spot, I'll, and I need a couple extra waves, I might pump into it. But if not, we'll just leave it as is. Okay. So. Here's the earth. Also, for those that weren't here last time, I have been really freaking busy with my discos. Going to join with you? I don't know that I want you to do that, Sean. Sean. You beat me last time. But, to be fair, we did get a really good bracket last time, so I can't complain that much. That was a good bracket. I'm happy with that third over that 10th place I got Saturday. Or no, what's today? Today's Saturday. Wednesday. With almost 1,500 waves, I got freaking tied for 10th. Exactly why your good luck charm. I beg to disagree. I mean, I had some really good ones. When the update dropped, I busted my butt and rushed those discos, and it was really good, and then everybody started catching up with me. Get ready quick, though, because I'm almost ready. I'm going to go take a leak, though, so you'll have a second. Can't do anything there. How on earth did I not finish that? Okay. Bots are set. Guardian set. You ready to go? Okay. Well, then I'll go pee after we are done. Let me check everything. That's good. We did that. We did cards. Oh, wait. Hold up. Do we have Death Wave? Not Death Wave, Death Ray. We do, but I'll just take it off partway, and I'll use this as a chance to get some more Death Ray kills. Yeah, so we'll leave it on for now, and I'll take it off partway through. I want that, and I want that. Probably. Boom, boom, boom. All good there. Yep. Excuse me. Alrighty, Sean, I am ready whenever you are. You said you're ready to go, but since I took a second, I will give you a second. And as soon as I see your message in chat, I will hit go. Well, no, I won't, because you'll need to switch screens. So I'll wait for the confirmation, then I'll give a countdown. Maybe go 10 seconds after your next message. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. We'll see what happens. Also, for those that did not know about the dimming of different ultimate weapon stuff, are you going to make a Devo 103 Orbliss and Reverse Devo? I had planned to. I don't know that I'm going to do Reverse Devo. But at this stage of the game, I don't know that Orbliss is really... I don't know. I had planned to. I probably still should, because I think there are... We're together? Okay, cool. I haven't looked yet. I probably should still do an Orbliss guide. Sheep happens, that's funny. I'm assuming that's not Sam from TTG. That's really funny, sheep happens. That's gonna make me, that makes me laugh. Wow, we filled up this bracket fast. It's almost full already. Crypto Hammer I recognize. Toph I recognize. Okay. We participated in a tournament. I swear, if we enter a tournament in 30 minutes on this account, I'm gonna be irritated. It always pops up halfway through my tournament, or after I've started my tournament. It makes me so mad. Okay. But yeah, when I disabled, so in the settings, for those that don't know, if you disable all of these VFX, it can nearly double your frame rate later in the game. Now, right now I'm sitting at around 112, which is normal for the beginning, whether I've got everything on or not, but late farming runs, I drop to like 50 to 70. And I'm staying like 90 to 110 now in the later parts of my runs. Not all the time, but it's significantly better. And more frames, more coins. It's great. Yeah. So I'm gonna go take a quick leak. You guys keep an eye on this. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Alrighty, your Devo guide helped me understand how Devo works. Always confused me. So, oh, absolutely. And there's some really good, and not all of the guides are exactly the same. So if you have not watched Spartan's Devo guide and JPlays, who unfortunately I think has kind of disappeared from the community. I rushed PBH, my coin income is low. You can kind of get around that. Because the one thing about having PBH, there are some benefits to it. It can help with ranged. But that lets you bring down your cooldowns for Death Wave and Golden Tower, if you have them both, a little bit easier, because you don't have to have quite as many coins to bring everything down. And on the flip side of it, once you unlock Multiverse Nexus, even with a plus 20-second unique effect, though, is better. You might get a really low sync on your... because that basically forces sync between Deathwave, Golden Tower, and Black Hole. And it basically takes an average of the cooldowns of all three, and that becomes your cooldown for all three. Even if... or plus... You know, if it's epic, plus 20 seconds. 10 at legendary, 1 at mythic, and then once you get it to ancestral, you get minus 10, so it's really good. But that can really help you fix it. And because that's actually what I did when I got my, I want to say when I got my Multiverse Nexus to legendary, I immediately maxed out the cooldown on my Black Hole, threw a Multiverse Nexus, and did we have energy? Yeah, we did. I hate, excuse me, energy shield down. Although, Death Defy is worse. Oh, I forgot to do some stuff. GTW cooldown at 100 seconds. He used Prim C 73, but can only get to wave 9K. Gotcha. I'm assuming your CP, your coins per hour, is better, going a lot further. So yeah, that's probably, and yeah, that's probably your better option. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, even if, excuse me, if you've maxed your Black Hole cooldown, you still have a sync. So, Devil Boner, BHD, and MEM for Golden Blood sync. Okay. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. It's kind of a toss-up between syncing with Goldbot and having more uptime. I get slightly better coins using Black Hole Digester and with a Goldbot sync versus... and that's using Singularity Harness in the assist slot because I have that unlocked. Versus using GComp and not having a sync, but GComp basically gives me 100% uptime, and then I sync my Golden Bot and my summon. So there's that too. It's kind of a give and take when it comes to what's better. It depends a lot on your tower. But yeah, an extra 2,000 waves is probably a pretty good chunk. Plus, you get a lot more coverage with Prim C. Can't afford any card masters at the moment. GT's not sync, and I use GComp and don't have assist mods yet. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. I assumed you probably didn't. So yeah, I think that's perfectly fine. Your gold bot's not sync. Yeah, that's what I suspected you probably meant. I think that's a great way to play it. Yeah, using Prim C and then yep. Unless your economy is actually better using MVN, I think using Prim C is the better option because you do get, and more than likely, I would assume that you're having better economy Not just because of the length, but also because of the black hole coverage. Plus you get the damage reduction. Primordial Collapse was, RNG gave me the Ancestral Black Hole 3 away from Ancestral GComp, so I don't think I can fairly compare. That's true. I ran into that as well, and had, was Black Hole Digester my first 5-star? It was either BHD, I know it was BHD, was my first 5-star. But I didn't use it because I had better economy using GComp at Mythic with a Devo strategy. Oh, I need to change this. There. Did I turn that on? I did. My first 5-star was BA. I was actually debating on that. BA might have been, it was one of my early 5-stars. Or was it Astral Deliverance? I know Astral Deliverance, game hates me. GComp was my second or third to last Ancestral, I believe. And now I've got a 5-star. I feel like I got a frog in my throat. It's like a chunk of phlegm. It's very annoying. Thought I had a text message, but it was just my sister-in-law liking a post in the family group. Oh boy. Finally have all the Ancestral now. Caught the last piece I needed. Nice, nice, nice. Excuse me. I'm getting up there with the 5-stars. I still got a ways to go, but let's see. Nope, this isn't where I go. So I've got 3 cannons that are 5-star, 4 armors, 3 generators, and 4 cores. So I'm getting there. I think I've got enough stuff to bring my Prim C up higher, but I was trying to get a second one so that I can run one for tournament and one for farming. But I don't know that that's necessary. Ooh, what hit me? Took some hits. Let's go ahead and just slow that game down a little bit. I love that it shows the actual hits that are on stuff now. I think that's really cool. Swap over to Ren, go to workshops, looking at tools like mod summary. I just don't have it all filled out for mods in Rend. I hear you mention that Orbless Devo for PBH, is why I'm looking forward to it. What should I do to increase my coin income? So the thing about Orbless Devo is you want to be able to get kills in Spotlight. So you need to have, that's if you're current in Ren with your, yeah, exactly. I don't think I am. Actually, I know I'm not. But the advantage to Orbless over Orb Devo is you can take advantage of your coin bonus in Spotlight, because orbs are just gonna kill instantly if you're below tier 14. So you switch to Orbless so that you can let your projectiles and potentially the Spotlight missiles do all of your killing for you, because Spotlight missiles only attack what's in your Spotlight, and then you can set your target priority to prioritize things in Spotlight. So what you'll do, basically, your process is essentially the same for Orbless Devo as Devo, except for you don't use your orbs. And you want to set your priority to Spotlight first, and then you basically want to increase your damage so that you're just killing things when everything's going off in Spotlight. And when you're not, you're kind of juggling things around. Since you have permanent black hole, what's defense percent on your main account? It's currently, that's not defense, 59.46. In farming runs, it goes up to 98. Just not in tournaments. How's it going, Zulfra? Hope you're doing well. But that can potentially give you an increase in coins. Now, the disadvantage to Orbless Devo is it requires either a lot more micromanagement, because you've got to, every couple hundred waves, you've got to increase your damage. Spotlight missiles helps tremendously with that. Not smart missiles, but spotlight missiles, which you can get without having smart missiles unlocked. But you can't modify it in any way, so it's limited. I don't remember what the stats are on it. Good, trying to stack my defense, made it to 80% in tournaments. Nice, nice. That's pretty solid. That is pretty solid. What is your defense percent level at? I think mine's at 25-ish. It's a couple levels past where you can, yeah, so 24. I've completed 24 levels. 42 no assist mods yet? Gotcha. That's awesome. Yeah, on the one hand, everybody says not to bother going past, I think, level 23, because then you can get max percent in run. But in tournaments, 80% is pretty solid. With that, you can go pretty far with EHP. I was talking to someone this week. I want to say it was Human Bulldozer. I can't remember. Bulldozer, if you're here, let me know if that was you I was talking to. I don't remember. But whoever it was telling me they were able to tank overcharge hits to like wave 1500 in Legends, which is pretty solid. Excuse me. So there is definitely an argument now to being able to go a lot higher in your defense percent, for sure. But yeah, in a nutshell, saying that's Sang Song. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. It's probably not Sang, it's probably Song. I don't know. I'm guessing. In the words of Tag. Let me know if I'm wrong. With the relics they've been given out, you can get away with less defense slabs. You can. Eat. There's the overcharge. I got the... Hey! I'll take that. Got a Death Defy. Didn't lose my demon mode. That went pretty well. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's kind of the idea behind Orbless Devo, is just being able to focus on your sang a song. Okay. You never know. Us dang English speakers can't pronounce nothing right. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. Otherwise, it's pretty similar, but you really do have to have a fairly good investment into your Spotlight to make it worth it. I would say at least 3 Spotlights and pretty good coverage. And the reason I say 3 instead of 2 is with 3, you're almost always guaranteed to have one in a black hole. Now, with Primordial Collapse, which was not around when I was running Orbless. Oh no, what did I just lose? Doesn't matter, it's gone. So it must have been something like Golden Tower. With Primordial Collapse, you might be able to get away with 2. Maybe. I don't know for sure on that. But you want to have a decent bonus, you want to have decent coverage. And I would say Spotlight Missiles helps tremendously because it specifically only targets stuff in your Spotlight. Another thing to think about is not getting your bounce shot as well, but particularly your multi-shot. Because multi-shot, only the first shot fired actually takes target priority into account. This OC might. Never mind. It's gone. Melted away. How are we still alive? I love GC and auto pick. Yep. Agreed. I apologize for all the coughing, guys. If I can start catching it, I'll mute the mic. But I have not been doing great at that. How many death defies am I at now? 4. Okay. I'll take it. Got the commander. Melt it. Oh, I probably need to take death ray off at this point. And the reason for that, well, I lost my demon mode, is I don't want to kill stuff outside of my tower range so that I get more bounce and chain lightning. Let's turn on chain lightning and just see how that's looking. As far as the effect. Yeah. Lots of chain lightning. Sean, did you see those damage numbers that I sent you in Discord? Either yesterday or the day before? Holy crap. I have never seen my damage so high. I hit almost 4 big Q in a farming run. It was nuts. Absolutely crazy. And then my chain lightning damage was like 99.0. It's huge. Kill the boss before I run out. Yay. And it looks like my wall will be back up before my demon mode runs out. Sweet. Oop. Small chance we might hit 1500, but I kind of doubt it because of this energy shield recharge delay. Looking at them now, actually, that's what I was talking about. It seems to have gone away, whatever glitch was happening. I don't know. I mean, I was still getting good waves in my overnight runs. Pushing 9K. Haven't done any research yet. Do you have a guide on how to convert from EHP to hybrid or GC? I don't yet. I've been thinking about doing a video on how I transitioned to glass cannon, but I don't know that necessarily how I did it is really the best way to do it. Also got my B-Day relic. Woohoo! Why did I think you were that far behind me? But that, wow. Let me know how that does for you, because that's kind of what I've been thinking about doing. Of course, you've got echoing shot, and I don't. And that means you've got all the bots unlocked currently, don't you? Because you have to keep them all unlocked in order to use the pluses, right? That echoing shot is probably going to do really good for you. Kill the interloper. So we're at 50 FPS with the chain lightning toggle on. Let's turn that off. Max echoing shot. I saw that. Yeah. Well, no, not really. It didn't really help that much. Oh, there went nuke. Don't think we're gonna make it to, That's what I thought. I died. According to tags, I'm pretty far into EHP, so it's going to take a while for me to go to GC, I guess. Excuse me. Honestly, with the state of the current game, you almost don't even need to do a full glass cannon transition. Going to hybrid is what I did. I went more hybrid and just started pumping a lot more into... I'm definitely not catching any of those chaps. Yeah. That might be the highest number I've ever seen for tier 21. Free to play only. I wonder who that actually is. Let's see if I can find the bracket we're in. That's not what I wanted. The medals from the packs kept my tower strengths about the same. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Live bracket view. That's what I wanted. All right, do we have any lurkers down here? Sandwich. Greasy. Okay. Our bracket's not showing yet on the tower.lol. Yeah. Yep. Let's just say we're not catching him. In any way, shape, or form. Magic thighs, that's funny. Just so far, it seems like we've got a pretty good bracket, Sean. So far below us, I have not found anyone that's even touched tier 21. Yeah, there's Sean. Okay, Bellira. Okay. So, I think it's a pretty good shot, Sean, that you and I are going to have the 4th and 5th spots. We make the luck. Yeah, but then you pass me. Just kidding, I'm not salty. Oh, I need to pay attention to the baby account. Go ahead and switch that over to the second preset. We're far enough along. Okay, so 413. How many total death defies did I get that round? I saw that 12 and I thought it was 12 and I was like, holy crap! Okay, so we got none after demon mode went off. Not a single death defy. Jeez. Yeah, I'm thinking about sacrificing some... Oh, my eyes itch. Told you allergies are bothering me today. Last tournament was bad tank for me. This weekend ones are great. Yeah, last one was pretty bad. Didn't you go like 3 waves further than me? Oh, bad rank, yeah. That too. Okay. So. I think what I'm gonna do is... We're gonna try an orbital augment run with the same setup aside from that. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, barely passed you. That's what I thought. I think I got 1465 and you were at like, what, 1468 or something? Is there anything else I need to change? I don't think so. No, we'll leave the rest the same. All right, let's go. I'm more doing this for the testing purposes because, like I said, I don't think anybody below me other than Sean can catch me. More than likely. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Something I just thought of. They fixed OCs to hit wall. One just took out all my ESM wall is fine. Interesting. Yeah, they were supposed to have fixed that. That's what the bug fix said in the last update. I'm assuming you've updated. Okay, that's maxed. Now we just chill. How are we looking on this bracket? Chico! I would very much like to stay in platinum. I would. I mean, I'll bounce back and forth if I have to, but the just staying is 50 stones. If I drop, it's 20. So if I can just stay, that's 100 stones every week from tournament. But if I drop, it's 20. And if I get first, it's 100. But I have to get first, which is not a guarantee. I've only done that once. So yeah, I just want to stay. Just want to stay. Yeah. Oh, my back needs to pop. All updated, so I can shot. It says UW's hit for 1/3 the frequency. If I'm at 12, does that mean my CL and ILM hit 4x times? I think so. That's my understanding. Something like that. More than likely, you're gonna go pretty far with this because of that, I would say. Yeah. By the way, Sean, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I don't actually know what day it was, but I know you said it was recently. So, happy birthday. Turn my headphones down just a little bit. It's a little loud. We still have not gotten a refresh yet. You know what? I want to check something. It's because I wonder what the CGILM bonus plus will be. I don't know. If it affects Chrono Jump, I bet it's going to be good. Did I get a tournament? Yep. I told you. Told you I was going to get it. I hate that. Every time. IRL birthday's today. Tower birthday was yesterday. Wow, I didn't realize they were that close. Well, happy birthday. To both. I thought I heard one of my kids crying. Let me grab this guy's ID. I have to type it in. That might be Sky. It is Sky. No wonder. Thanks, I'm old. Lucky us, right, Sean? That is the number that I typed in, right? Or the ID. Just thought it looked different. Lovely. Well, I knew we were going to catch first place. I'm torn. I've been bouncing plat chance since January. I solidly held plat 1 for about a month or two. I'm getting gems equal to 11, 12 in champ, and I'm getting the same as 16, 24 in stones for the week. Sky's one of the top players in the game. What are you torn on? About how to progress? So I could not pull up the bracket based on my name, but I was able to get it through Sky. Go figure. Yeah, SKYE is Sky. But if I want to progress, okay. Okay, gotcha. If you stay in champ, I would lose gems. I would say go with where the stones are better. Only because you can... There's so many ways to get gems. I would sacrifice a few gems to... get more stones. So go with what gets you better stones. That's my opinion on it. You always want to progress and do whatever you can to stay. I mean, there are sometimes there's an argument to bouncing. You can sometimes get better results bouncing, but in general, you're better off staying up. Like, especially in Legends, I never dropped once I went up to Legends because I always had a chance to go higher, and bouncing back and forth was a drop in stones. Let's see. What was I about to do? Oh, yeah. Let's see. Is Sky still listed in the top 10? I don't even see Sky. I don't know if Fanbot Plus is going to be that great. Lost DM. Oh, gosh. My demon mode went further than yours did. Wow. How do I turn it back to streamer mode? I don't remember. Where's the button? That's old. I don't know where it's at. Oh well, it's fine. I think I went to... Crap, I don't even remember. I went to almost 1,400 waves, I think. 0 DDs, yeah. I didn't get any DDs after demon mode popped. Just leading up to it. Because death defies make all the difference in the world. They really do. Maybe I'll get all mine towards the end, maybe. And honestly, in a lot of ways, that would be better, just a faster run. I don't know. Closing in on a 1K, and I haven't taken any hits yet, which I believe I had by this point last time. Rob's chatty. What is it called? Where'd your HP go? On the main account? I have nothing in HP on the main account. Like, literally one level. Can't tank this stuff without a ton of it. I mean, I can right now, but much further than, like, 1K, and I can't. So, I just don't bother. Yeah. Exactly. So basically, it just means you're more likely to get a death defy faster. Little note I picked up from Greenie. But on the flip side of that, you know, anything looks at your wall and your wall goes bloop. What's up, Rubber Duck Sauce? It looks pretty good, except for I got Sky. So, but yeah, I looked through and it doesn't look like anybody can catch me below except for Ramy, which is Sean in the chat. And I'm 90% sure Sean will pass me. We kind of bounce back and forth, but I think more than likely he's going to pass me. So, I'm looking at a 5th place, probably. 4th, 5th. Nope, I started to take hits. But we still have an energy shield. So, we'll go ahead and lower the speed just a little bit. Right. 1,900 waves, almost 2,000 waves right now. I don't even know where Sky sits in the rankings right now. Why on... Oh, Stream Deck's wanting to update. Annoying. Okay, I wanted to know... Yeah, Sky's regularly top 10. 7th overall in the last tournament, 6th in the one before that. Killer player. Yup. I want to say I lost my wings somewhere around here. Ish. I don't think we've gotten a death defy yet either. Nope. Hey, we got a death defy. I'll take it. I just went to the bathroom like just a few minutes ago and I've already got to pee again. Jeez. But I did finish my coffee a lot earlier than I normally do, so I got up a little bit earlier and I kind of chugged that stuff today. I had to run some errands before stream and I've been drinking water ever since I finished. And I drank a bunch of tea before I went to bed last night. Overcharge. And there goes the wings. Right before the wall went off. Drives me nuts. But we've still got some life. Did we get a Death Defy in there? No, we did not. We did not. Wow, electrons did next to nothing to that boss, but more than orbs. I am cold. I've been thinking about it the whole stinking stream. Knock the chill off this room. I'm cold. Okay. What? Why am I getting that notification? Go away. They're definitely not full. You twit. Might be losing demon mode about the same place, Sean, on this run. Closing in on 1270. Is this boss gonna get me? Oh no, we got a miss. I'll take a miss. I need to get landmine stun mastery. Oh, Sang, back to what you were asking about earlier, we talked briefly about masteries. Even if you can't afford to level them, beyond maybe one level, free up mastery is actually really powerful for making, oh crap, that's gonna hurt. We gotta identify, yay! Because it snuck right in between those mines. Free up mastery at unlock can be really good for Devo strategies. Just not even putting any coins into it, just being able to lock a stat is huge. You also don't have to worry as much about your range with doing something, or with Orbless, as you do with Orb Devos. All right, 1310, still going strong. Still rocking a Death Defy. The Saboteur could hurt if it ever gets to me, which it didn't. Yay. Oh, I meant to ask, what do you guys think of the new animations I added to the stream? I was kind of bored the other day, and I had some stuff I wanted to try out. Welcome back, Oliver. And so I did those little kind of animated glow bars that kind of go around the screen and in between the towers. I thought that was kind of cool. And they also are on the main camera. And if I switch to my desktop view, kind of change that a little bit. Yeah, I thought it was kind of cool. I also finally took the time to actually set up a proper Be Right Back screen, which I like. Looks good, I think. Yeah. I added energy shields. Yikes.
This is scary.
Very subtle, but cool. I like it. Like you said, it's subtle, but it looks good. It's not just a straight, it's not just a straight, you know, divide between things. It's kind of clean looking. I like it. I think it looks good. Ran into tons of issues doing it, but once I figured it out, oh, well, that overcharge just vanished. Well, this is the run to beat. Sean, we're still rocking intro sprint. We're at 1410. We just killed an overcharge. The saboteur could kill me. Inner landmines. Not the worst thing that could happen. I like that it's a gradient. It's actually not. There goes demon mode. It's basically, once we're done with Tourney, I can show you how I did it, but it's I mean, it kind of is a gradient. It's basically like a bar under a bar that has, yeah, meanwhile, a glow effect on it, and then I used oval-shaped masks that rotate and move to kind of make it shift around. So it's not technically a gradient, but it does have that look. Forgot to tone my speed up. I'm plugging away at 2.5 speed at 30. Yeah, well, as soon as you said that, or as soon as I said that, I lost it. Why did my frame rate drop so bad there? I dropped to like 20 FPS. You know what? I'm going to pause this for a second because I need to check something. Still 0 DDs. Jeez. Yeah, you definitely need to run at least one more run. Hey, what's up, New Paradise? How's it going? Okay, check that. So, for my video editing, I use a hardware controller called a Tourbox. And it has a proprietary software that runs it, and that software has been just randomly, it'll jump up to like 3 gigabytes of RAM usage and tank my entire system for no apparent reason. And it's basically just a macro controller. Oh crap, my demon mode ran out at the worst possible time. Like, could it have waited just like 2 seconds to kill that freaking tank or overcharge? What are overcharges actually doing at this point? Yeah, 6Q starting damage. That's crazy sauce. You're at 3 death defies. So we had more last time, but they came at less opportune times. I just got hit by 2 rays. Oh my gosh. 600 Q! Good golly, Miss Molly! That's a lot of damage. That's a whole lot of damage. Maybe we might still break 1500. I'll take it if I can. I'm doing solid in platinum over here. This might be a PB for platinum. Although I might be about to die. Nope. That's not what I wanted. I wanted here. 480. Okay, no, 620 is our record for plat. Okay. We might beat it. Getting there. Okay. We got an energy shield back. Still need my back to pop, but it won't pop. At least our frame rate went back up a bit. How many depth files are we at now? 5. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I got a message. Who messaged me? Oh, Sean. Yeah, I'd say so, Sean. 562 chain lightning hits versus next time I get a boss, I'll show you what I'm getting. Granted, I do have more attack speed than you do. My attack speed currently is almost 120 at max boost. I died! 1463. Died to a ray. Wow. I kind of want to try respecking AmpBot. And then bringing BotBot up to match it. 90 at the moment. Yeah, so I've got a fairly good bit more attack speed than you do. I don't know that I actually want to bother redoing these, because I don't know that it's actually going to help me that much. You know, let's try it. Why not? I don't know if I want to go to max duration. I do want a max bonus, though. And yeah, we'll max range. Okay, I think we're gonna go with that. We'll try that out, see how it does. It's kind of a guesstimate. We'll stick with the same setup. Oh, Sean, I finally got Ancestral Package Chance on my Black Hole Digester. I literally spent 1.2 million reroll shards yesterday to get it. And that's not including the millions I've dumped into it before. Could not get better than Mythic. Alright, let's run this again. Itchy nose. We'll see what happens. I mean, just doing 100% uptime might have been better, but it actually makes an big impact even on shards. That's exactly why I wanted this for the shards. I it'll make a little bit of an impact on my GComp assist, but the shards is the bigger reason why I wanted it. I gotta pee again. I'll be back. Keep an eye on things. Don't let me die. I mean it. Don't let me die. We about lost something over here. Eek! Lost your second wind. But this is a record. We're about to die. And dead. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Maybe that'll be enough to get us a first place. What up, Denals? How's it going? Oh, actually saw the Mrs. LMS Master work complete. Saw an OC miss twice from. Awesome. I think I heard that it does, yeah. Or maybe somebody said it doesn't. I don't know. I asked Rob recently, I think, about it. And I can't remember what he said. What is it called? I need to look something up really quickly. I can't remember what it's called. That's it. Okay. Okay. We're not really that far behind these guys. That's cool. And I mean, I think we've got a legit chance of staying this time. Oh, maybe not. Being that, yeah, probably not. All but one of these guys will pass me. This is what, 5? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think I might get demoted again. Hear me out. If I can shot actually works, this might mean MH could be a monster mod to use. Maybe. Yeah, if that's a really good point. It very well could be. I've been wanting to switch to magnetic hook in the assist slot. Or even in the primary slot, but I haven't, yeah, exactly. On top of what you get from Space Displacer and just regular ILMs, yeah, it could be really, really good. Gotta run, keep working. Alrighty, enjoy. Appreciate you stopping by, and best of luck on the birthday party prep. Happy birthday to whoever's else's birthday it is. Happy birthday. I hate preparing for birthday parties. Almost as much as I hate cleaning up. Actually, no, I think I hate preparing for them more than cleaning up afterwards. Not that fond of either. But, yeah. I think after this run, unless I decide to run another one with a different build, I think I'm going to run a tier 17 disco run. I think that's the plan. You know, I want to know how much damage did where's what that's what I want right there. Nope, that's enemies hit by. I just completely blew past what I wanted. So 769 AB total. Chain lightning did the vast majority of it. And orbs and electrons did most of the rest. Need one more UW until I unlock GW plus, 2 GT plus. Nice, nice, nice. You're getting there. Getting there. Almost there. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I heard it wasn't that good, even with a well-developed film. I don't know how to test with it. What? heard wasn't that good. Did I miss something? Did a 17 attack disco, took up to 4,200 waves. My former high was nice. I don't remember how far I went on attack on tier 17. Magnetic hook. Gotcha. It can... I think it has some potential. That's my opinion on it. I think in combination with other things like Dimension Core, because... Okay, it's my 6-year-old just making a bunch of noise. I think it's got some potential, but if it affects it, yeah, I think it could be really good. Potentially. But I think for ILMs to be, because you basically have infinite scaling damage with ILMs, but you've got to, I think for that to be really good, you need to run, and you've got to have really good landmine chance. You've got to run a minimum range build, I think, so that your ILMs are constantly going off. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I can see now why the typo on ILM is what threw me off. But I think having those extra, like Sean said, with Echoing Shot, if that at max gives you 16 hits, essentially. Now, that is also assuming that the boss is actually in your amp bot. That's a lot of extra. With a well-developed chrono jump and ILM plus, that's a lot of extra damage. That's a whole lot of extra damage. Which, that reminds me, I want to try I haven't done it in a while, but I want to try a minimum range tournament run. I don't know if I'll do that today, but with Orbital Augment and Space Displacer, I don't know that it will do better than what I'm doing currently. I think we're going to slow down just a bit. I am getting hungry. I can feel it. My stomach is growling. I'm not going to run another tournament. That can just sit. It'll be fine. Let's get this set back up for a farming run. CJ10 and ILM plus 6. I think it's worth a shot. Yeah. Missing 3 ultimate weapons. Just unlock the ability to buy assist mods. Pretty sure I'm not going to get ultimate weapons forever. It's, you know, there's so much stuff to buy now with stones. It is extremely hard to catch up. It really, really is. Plus, you've got all the different things you can buy with gems and with metals now. It's hard. And I've been playing for 4 years. Did I roll over 75,000 stones yet? I did. 80,000 is what I'm coming up on. That's right. 80,000 and 1,000 keys. Where is my... There it is. Okay. Yay. So close to getting more cards to... So we need 4 more attack. I think that... 1 more crit chance will be closest. 1463 caught your first Death Defy. Wow, you've passed... So you passed me with your first Death Defy. GG's. I need to put more into ILM Plus, but I think I kind of wish I hadn't jumped into it so hard. I think I would have been better off putting those stones somewhere else, but you know. I am starving all of a sudden, just like out of no... Yeah, you caught me without even popping a Deathify. Just took a little while. Yup. I don't know if it's showing on my end yet, but no, it's not. It will be in a second, though. So unless this turns into a god run, which I guess it might. Might be because you stopped, I'd invest more. I don't think that I agree, but I think where I'm at right now, I think I'd be better off. I think I would have been better off doing something different with those same stones, but I don't know. I'm at Chrono Jump. No, Chrono Jump's maxed. I think I'm at ILM plus 3. I'm sitting on 1,300 stones and can't decide what to do. I think I would have been better off putting more into assists, Chrono Field. You know, it increased my, hey, we made it to 1170 before that went off. It increased my ILM damage quite a lot, but I don't think it was really enough to justify how much I spent on it at that time. I think I would have been better off doing something a little different. What's up, buddy? What's up? He definitely wants something. What do you want? But instead of telling me what he wants, he's just jumping in circles. What? Crowbar just went live and he says live versus Sky. But I'm versus Sky. Unless that's a different Sky. Maybe that is a different Sky. Is Crowbar hiding in here and I don't know it? You want a brown bar? Oh. Okay, when I come upstairs next, I'll get you a bar. Or you can ask your brother for one. Goober. But yeah, I don't think he left the door open. The goober. Goober? It keeps leaving doors open. And, I'm already cold in my studio. Last week, I think it was, or the week before, he left my studio door open, and I ended up with a snake in the basement, which is fine. Doesn't really bother me as long as it's not a venomous snake. And then 2 days ago, I walk out of my studio into the lower part or the rest of my basement, and there's a freaking bird trapped in that's trying to fly out and can't get out. Goob. Okay, let me finish getting this ready to go. They're still up there. Maybe we'll get lucky and we won't drop. I kind of doubt it, though. We'll see. We'll see. Alrighty, it's 12. What did my last tier 5 run at? How many hours is that? 16 hours. Okay, we'll go ahead and start a tier 5 run, because that'll run till tomorrow morning. Anything else I want to do? Not really. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere near as far that time. But I also don't think I've gotten as many death defies. Ah, what do you know? None. I'll be back, guys. I gotta go deal with a toddler. I'll be back. Hey, we're still going. I think there's a bug on my leg. There is. It's a spider. Lovely. Fun. Alrighty. Still going strong here. There we go. Oh boy. You still going strong, Sean? I feel like something's crawling on me now. Let's just say yeah. 1562, there you go. You got me by over 100 waves now. Nice. You know, you've actually got a potential shot at another third place. So while I was upstairs dealing with the toddler, what's up, Souls of Fire? How's it going? Same run, 1570 waves. Nice, nice. Yeah, so while I was upstairs taking care of the toddler, my wife said, so I posted a video on TikTok and YouTube. I was like, yeah, I saw that. She goes, I might have been a little too snarky. And I was like, I don't think anybody's going to blame you. For those that weren't here at the beginning of the stream, we got a call from our CPA last night saying that our tax return was rejected because somebody had stolen all 4 of our kids' identities and filed a tax return using their social security numbers already. 5th place is nice. That gonna hold? It should. It should. Oh my gosh, my nose itches really bad. Yeah, so we got to deal with that. And apparently she was a little snarky in the TikTok she posted about it. But yeah, unless I'm completely misread the board, I'm pretty sure everybody below me can't catch me. Pretty sure. The birthday carry gifts, yep. Yeah, you've got a potential shot at catching third. It'll be great. Ugh, my nose is all itchy now, and I feel like I got a bug crawling on my neck just because I had a spider crawling on my arm, and then it was crawling on my leg, and now I don't know where it went. Oh well. Oh well. I don't think I'm going to run another run after this. I do kind of want to experiment with a minimum range ILM build, but I don't think I've got enough in it. What's your CF plus at now? I am at 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, it actually shows what the slow percentage is now. I didn't know that it did that. I almost went CF plus 6 this week. I'm well into a PB already. Curious to know how far this goes. I am too. I'm curious as well. Now I'm really looking forward to seeing where you get to. If you go far enough, I might follow your footsteps. Yeah, they had some description updates. I see that. I missed that in the update notes. Do I have... Yeah, I thought I had it. I need to get up my substats for armor. How'd your tournament go, Souls of Fire? My head itches now too, jeez. Like that one bug crawling on me is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Feel like everything's crawling on me, everything itches. And my forehead itches now, my nose was itching a second ago, jeez. I don't mind spiders, I don't mind bugs, I just don't want them on me. It's PAX, yeah. Like I said, I had planned on probably getting a pack with my tax return when it finally came in, and that's not gonna happen right now. I'll have to wait until, it's probably gonna be at least 2 months before we get everything resolved. At least, according to my CPA. About to run it, I'm assuming 12th, maybe 10th if I'm lucky. Awesome. Best of luck to you. Beans and rice, buy the packs. I can't. 4 to 6 keys better than nothing, just slow. Yep, that's how I started. Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not the case, Sean. Otherwise, I would. I had to do something, and I don't remember what it was. Is that where it's at? No. Oh, you can do pop-out dashboard. I don't think I knew that. Interesting. Hey, we got a Deathify and a nice chunky bit of chain lightning damage. I'll take it. Though I'm not expecting this run to go as far. Might get lucky. Depends on the Deathdefies. I've had very good luck, even though I haven't always placed as high. I've done really well with keys, and I'm pushing 1,000 total. But I started slow, and even this past tournament, I got a 10th place. Or, yeah. I actually got a lot of recent 10ths and 12ths and stuff. I got a random second. Maybe I may have even gotten a random second twice. No, I almost got a second last week. But then Sean passed me. But it is a slow grind, that is for certain. I'm tired. I really need to film a video today. I'm so far behind. It has been literally a month since the last time I posted a video. Like, dude. Ugh. What's up, Rob? How's it going? It's really funny. You said yo, and that browser issue that I have changed it to funky symbol them. Slow on my walks and I'm wet. You got rained on? So you never buy packs, right, Jam? You're just really deliberate with what you want to focus on and upgrade? Sort of. But yes, I have never bought a stone pack. I've been gifted a couple. And I bought some event packs, and I bought one and was gifted one on the milestone packs. But I've never personally purchased a stone pack. Which is why, even though I'm fairly far along as far as where I'm at in the game and where I sit in Legends, I'm only at 78,000 stones. But I've got a lot of keys. I've just been playing for a long time, just hit the 4-year 10 days ago. I did finally get my 4-year relic. That popped in yesterday, I think, or the day before. But yeah, I've never bought a pack. It's not that I have a problem with it. 2%, I know, right? It should have at least been a 2% coin bonus. Like, dude. All right, okay, good. Hitting my 2nd year in summer. Nice, nice, nice. Oh my gosh, my throat is so scratchy today. It also feels slightly swollen. Probably from coughing so much. debating on how I'm gonna run my my disco run. As soon as this run's done, is crowbar in your bracket too? I saw that he posted a stream saying versus Sky. I'll have to check so far I don't know, but I don't think any of these are crowbar, and there's nobody unless I missed somebody. That's what I thought. But there's nobody that meets the requirements for crowbar. But unless there's somebody with almost the exact same ID with crazy high waves on tier 21, that's definitely Sky. And when I pulled up the oh gosh, where's the bracket? When I pull up the brackets, it's Sky. So unless there's two Skies, I don't know. I don't know. Sky changes his name every day. Yeah, crowbar doesn't. Yeah. Died at 1654. I could actually take third. Maybe. Yeah, run it again. You're very close to it. Yeah, I am itchy all over. Ooh, my mouse is about to die. I need to plug it up. I need a new one. This one just does, the battery just does not last as long anymore as it used to. But I've had this, I've got a Corsair Dark Core RGB Pro, I think is what it is. Yeah. And I've had it for, gosh, when did I buy this mouse? I'm gonna have to like switch accounts and go track it down. I've had this thing for a while. Orders. Let's search all orders. I bought my keyboard 6 years ago. You have the exact same mouse. I love it. I don't love the software that goes with it, but oh, you know what? I didn't buy this on Amazon. I bought it at Best Buy. And I actually know I bought it during COVID lockdowns because I had to do an order and pickup because they had the store closed. So I bought it in 2019. Okay. Jeez. That's a lot. What is your lifetime coin at now, Rob? $39S. Jeez. That's crazy sauce. Absolutely crazy sauce. Oof, Crowbar got a rough bracket. Sean, in Crowbar's bracket, you'd be in 13th. And I'd be in 15th. No, 14th. Power creep is real. It really is. Almost all software brands seem bad. MSI was the worst. I've got an MSI motherboard, and I like it, other than the fact that I can't get the RGB to play with anything else. And anytime I try to use Red Dragon, or whatever their MSI, Mystic, Is that what their software's called? They changed the names. Anytime I try to use their software to control my motherboard's RGB, it locks down everything else that I have, because everything else I have is Corsair. I've got Corsair RAM, I've got Corsair keyboard, mouse. So I just let the motherboard do whatever it wants, because I don't, my tower is not even in my room. It's on the other side of the wall, and then I run all the cables through the wall, which is, let me tell you, when I first moved into my basement studio, because this is a small room and it doesn't have AC. I mean, technically there's an AC vent behind that wall, but it is basically useless. It got really freaking hot in here when my tower was in here. So it's on the other side of the wall now. And that part of the basement stays pretty cool, so my temps stay pretty good. Let's actually see what my temps are right now. Let's see. GPU's sitting at 43, which is pretty solid. And, have enough stones to get Core S mod to Mythic, which means I could swap DC to Assist and image the primary. I mean, you're gonna get it eventually. What are you using in Assist right now? Where is the CPU? There it is. That's wrong. It says I'm only using 6% of my CPU. That's definitely not right. It's probably a whole lot more than that. Anyways, where is heat temperature? Okay, so package temp's not great, but it's not terrible. It's 82. Which isn't bad for the total package temp. Core temp's at 76. It's not bad. Harmony conductor? Gotcha. You have MSI motherboard as well. Actually running my RAM at like... interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I've got a B450 Carbon? Gaming Pro Carbon? Something like that? I can't remember. I use 1% on my tower, but I only watched 40p stream from a cloud phone. Exactly. Which, that reminds me, I've got 2 cloud phones that I've got to reach back out to that want me to do some stuff for them. And I need to decide which one I'm going to go with. I may test both of them and start with one and then do the other one afterwards. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of leaning toward LD Cloud, but I also want to try VS Phone. I don't know. We'll see. As far as the RAM speed, I want to say I've got mine set at 36 or 34. This is what mine's running. I've got 3200 megahertz RAM, and I can't remember if I've got it running at 36 or 34. I feel like it's 34. I don't remember. I'd have to pull it up and look. I guess I could use Ryzen Master. That was another thing I'd planned to do with my tax return. I was going to upgrade my CPU. Where's RAM? Voltage. Where is RAM speed? Yeah, memory clock, 1700. Okay, so yeah, I've got to run it at 34. That hurt my FPS a little bit. Oops. Nope. Definitely not going to go further on this run. Board is something similar to gaming rig, RPG Pro or something. I figured I wanted to buy a better motherboard. Yeah, me too. Me too, but it does what I need it to do, so I'm not going to upgrade it until I go to a AM5 or even AM6. I was planning on, currently I've got a 5600X, which is great for most of the stuff that I do. It's great for gaming, it's fine for streaming, it does fine, but for video editing and doing the tower stuff and other stuff all together at one time, it kind of struggles a little bit, so I wanted to upgrade to a 5900 XT. Go from 6 cores to 16, which my motherboard and power supply can handle, but gotta wait till I get my tax refund, and since that's been delayed, yeah, Rob, you weren't here when I talked about it earlier, but all 4 of my kids' social security numbers got stolen, and somebody claimed them on their taxes, which means my tax return got declined and rejected. So I've got to go through all that. Yeah. I've got to figure out what is the deal with this auto. You said oof, and it translated it to oh my god. That's crazy. Someone emptied my dad's bank account when he was supposed to get his new bank card. That sucks. I've had people steal my card number before, but usually my bank catches it and stops it before it's a problem. I did one time have somebody make like a dozen fraudulent charges at like various gas stations around Atlanta, and gave him the money back the next day. Yeah, and that's the thing, when that happened to me, it blocked every single one of the transactions. Hey, Deathwave, perfect. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, this was like a bunch of like $7 to $15 transactions at a bunch of different gas stations. Somebody'd spoofed my card, I guess. And we got a miss, yay! But no death defy. How many death defies do I have for this run? 5. And I haven't gone as far. Go figure. But otherwise, every time I've ever had any kind of fraudulent charges and all, it's just, they've never actually emptied my account or anything. Not that there's ever been enough in it to really bother with, except for the short period of time that between when we bought the house we live in now, we sold our previous house, and so I got to sit there and look at my bank account for like a week and a half with something like $70,000 in it. I can't remember exactly. That was nice. It was really nice, actually. It may have been more than that. It may have been 80. Something like that. Because we paid $390, $386 for this house, and we put 20% down. Died to another Ray. Jeez. Well, that did not go as far. Okay. Well, now that we're done with that, fast alt again, don't be perma that again, please. Right? It was nice not to have range ultimate. Okay, so gonna do a utility disco run. I'm debating between Space Displacer or ACP. This is fine. I don't know that I want to bother with Wave Accelerator though. The speed will be nice. Do I want to deal with all the extra enemies, though? I don't know on that. Okay. Oh, wow. I can put a lot more into this. Though I'm kind of thinking about going all in on attack instead of doing a hybrid setup. Yeah, let's go for it. No. I'm not gonna bother with anything in a rend. It doesn't do enough for me. Main thing we want is gonna be rebuild, deathify. Crap, what do I have? 2.75. Gotta remember what I kept my shockwave size at. There we go. Not gonna bother with health, nothing there. Okay. I don't know if I want to go further than that or not. Phew. Actually, how much was it to go up 5? 2Q. Huh. You know, I put... That's gonna do nothing for me there. Pulsar Harvester. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go up another 5 on attack speed. Lock level? What? Why the heck can you lock enhancements? That doesn't make any bit of sense. Don't press that. Did it really? Okay. Yeah. Like, I didn't even realize you could click on those at all. Broke your game. That sucks. I guess we could go into landmine damage just because. Sure. Okay. Had random stuff locked when I joined new runs. Weird. It's a strange bug. Okay. Do I want to stick with this setup? Yeah, I guess that's fine. That should be fine. I don't know why. So it's a weird one. I didn't know that existed. All right. I kind of wonder if I should do both, but we're gonna go with tier 17. Utility disco. Do I need to change anything on my perks? I don't think so, but I may make sure I've got the right bands. Yeah, that's fine. Do what? I thought you finished all of them. All right, let's do it. But I am going to turn auto perk off. Oh! Goodness. Oh, are you? Gotcha. I don't even remember what the level was. I just know the bonus was not as high as I would like. Okie dokie. How long has that been sitting there, I wonder? With me not paying attention. I know you want to farm tier 21. So I noticed something weird. My HP was less than half when I did a tier 14 run with the same perks. Interesting. I don't know. If everything was exactly the same, the only thing I can think of would be maybe did your death wave not get enough kills to max out your death wave health bonus? That's the only thing I can think of. I might try to do the run again just to see if it continues doing the same thing. That is kind of weird. I'm wondering if they've got some... Sean and I were talking about this recently. If there's some kind of bug with calculations going on, because he'd been noticing his damage being a lot higher, which I hadn't until I think yesterday or the day before, and then I ended up with almost 4 big Q with a Death Defy, which seemed crazy high to me. Checked all the death wave semester. I don't know. That's weird. Modules were the same? If you had all the same perks, that's odd. I don't know. I'd reported send in a support ticket for it. I'm hungry. I need to go fix some lunch. I think we'll get this started. All right, we'll go with perk wave requirement, I guess. Strange. Yeah, I can't think of any reason why it would do that. I mean, I can think of things that could affect it, but nothing that we haven't talked about or that you wouldn't have checked. Health regen to HP perk, maybe? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But you said all the same perks. So... Do you want to know what your damage is with Viking Funeral now? Yeah. You're talking about on like your UWs? That I think it was 3.8 Q. Might go for a run later today, if not tomorrow, and I'll report it if it continues. Definitely do that. I'll take a dot. I feel like I forgot to do something for this run that would affect things, but I can't think of what it would be. I can't wait to see bosses spin around my tower with max CF plus. That's gonna be fun. Rob, what's your what's your coin bonus at now? It's nice having 3 guardians so I can never forget. Yeah. I mean, I am right now. I did throw in Scout instead of Fetch. But I've been leaving Fetch in. And then just running those 3. But for today, I did switch Scout in. Not that it's really probably doing all that much right now. But, you know, I figured why not. Tourney right now, but it's 360k and 400. Gosh, that's insane. I think mine's like 22k on tier 16. I think I know why. That's what it is. My browser's trying to auto-translate stuff. Although I don't know why my chat pop-out from OBS would try to do that. That doesn't make any sense to me. I need to get more crit chance. I love that my crit chance is at 110% now. That's awesome. I want it to go higher. And the crit factor, I'm digging that too. What's your crit factor at, Rob? With maxed crit words with maxed crit factor in enhancements. It's got to be like well over 1,000, I bet. Oh, really? It's not quite 1,000. Still, that's a lot. 130 crit chance. I assume that's from your substats. What is it at max? An extra 10%. Well, that still wouldn't put you at 30. Oh, you know what? You've got a relic that gives you another 10% beyond that, don't you? Isn't there a 10% relic for like tier 20 or something? You still need to get them up. Gotcha. You get sync tomorrow. Nice, nice, nice. We'll go with damage, I guess. Well, they're just stuck over there. Ah! I don't know if that came through my microphone, but that felt really good, but it really hurt at the same time. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm going to get through intro sprint, and then I think we're going to call it a day, and I'm going to go eat some lunch, and I'm actually surprised my wife is not asking me to fix her lunch now. Did it? That was a loud one. I just wasn't sure if the mic would pick it up. I've been trying to get my back to pop, but it's not doing it. Oh well, not a big deal. I've been debating on this one because ranged keep killing me. Like a lot. And right now my range line is just a bit inside of my orb line. Yeah. Like, if I switch over to here, you see, ranged is all over the place. Just a lot of range. Some fast and some bosses, but a lot of ranged have been killing me. And I don't know why. It's annoying. Makes sense since you died to it. For me, it doesn't make a difference on or off. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not really worried about the damage. Because, I mean, they blink at me and I take the hit. But I'm just wondering if getting their range in too tight is what's causing part of the problem. But I suspect, and Rob, maybe you can chime in on this, I think the problem is actually Protector Ultimate. Because tier 16 gets Protector Ultimate. And I think that may be what's causing the problem. But I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah. Not that those are going to do anything for me. I may be done with perks almost. I think I need, what, 2 more damage perks? And the enemy health perk. And then we should be set on perks. So I did start Protector Radius yesterday or the day before, I think. Probably the day before because I've done a lot of levels already. Yeah. Okay. Almost got all the perks I need. Hopefully I'll get them sooner rather than later, and then I can just let it run on autopilot for the next couple hours. Okay, that doesn't help me any. Working on tank health at the moment for farming. I guess I could have pushed this a lot higher, but I mean, even now, where we're at now, yeah, they're only doing 10 trillion. But by the end of the run, I'm pretty sure they're going to be doing a whole lot more than that. I don't know why, but I prefer farming 17 over 16. Partially because the runs are shorter. Okay. There's our damage, so basically I just need that trade-off perk. I mean, I'll take the extra smart missiles if it comes up. Not that that's gonna do much for me. But, yeah. You know how it be. Dig this song. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. That's not what I wanted. There is a person in my driveway. It is probably my son taking the trash out. It is. Great artist. I love it. Ryan something or other is his name that wrote all of this music for Harris Heller. Yeah, I can't remember his name. But yeah, he's written some really, really catchy lo-fi. Trying a tier 20 milestone now. Nice. Wait, I thought you were running the tournament again. Or are you running the milestone first? So Sean, not Sean, Rob, do you think it's better to take the ranged damage increase but distance reduced perk? Or to not take it? I didn't know. Kind of completely forgot about the other account. Oops. Did I put the cash card back on? That's not what I wanted. Yeah. That's not what I wanted. I use it, but that's just to get others faster, but you can try and take it out if you normally take it. I mean, obviously I take it on my auto perk runs. I need another ban or to take out. I just don't really want to. I mean, it probably won't matter that much, but I like having as many of the light blue perks banned as possible just to make it faster to get perks. Oh, I completely forgot about that one. That is very needed. I'm about to have a visitor. Hello. What's up? You want a jelly sandwich? I'm not making it right now. I'll make it for you in a little bit, okay? I'll be coming up soon and I'll make you a jelly sandwich, okay? Close the door, please. Yeah, I'll cut it in triangles. Goober. Goober, goober, goober. There it is. The Deathwave perk might help with armor. I do have to deal with those. Yeah, I don't know that I really need anything else. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it run. I don't know, if I do take the range perk, that does bring them inside my main orb line. So it gives me a little bit more time. Triangles taste better. Yeah, they like their my two younger boys definitely like their sandwich. Oh, I forgot about that perk. I'll take that. I probably need to buy Energy Net Mastery, but I haven't. I need to get that and Landmine Stun Mastery. Yeah, they like them cut into triangles. My wife likes hers cut in half, but in the rectangles. And she's not a fan of crust in any way, shape, or form. She's rather on the choosy side with her sandwiches. She likes them made very particularly. To the point where we had, was it her? I think it was when her sister was over helping, and Jenna wanted a sandwich, and her sister texted me. I was down here working on it. She goes, how does she like her sandwiches? I said, let me just come make it. It'll be easier. And you're less likely to get yelled at. Not really. She wouldn't yell about a sandwich. Most days. Though there was a period, so the anti-seizure medication that my wife is on, is known for causing mood changes, to the point where they actually refer to it as Kepra rage. Yeah, that first week that she was on that medication, whew, she didn't like any of us, and for that week, none of us really liked her very much. Fortunately, we knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel. Hopefully. And if there wasn't, she would go off the medication. But, yeah. That was a rough week, let me tell you. Fortunately, the medication that she started before that one that she'd been on for about a month or so, has the opposite effect. It helps, it's for nerve pain, but it also helps with mood, because of how it works on nerve pain, it also helps with mood regulation. So that had the opposite effect. So I think it probably helped combat the Kepra rage some. And so the two work together well now, and so she doesn't have the fits of rage. So that's nice. I don't know that I want to bother. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take it. And I think I'm just going to leave the perks for now. I don't think there's anything else that's going to help me at all. We've got all our UW perks. We've got all of our damage perks. I think we're just going to let it slide and see how far we go. Yeah. Well, guys, I think that is a good place to wrap for today. It's been wrong button. It's been great. Thank you guys for hanging out. All my lights actually made it for a change. Wow. Cool. That was something else that I'd wanted to do. I wanted to get the stuff to hardline all of my lights so that they don't die on me constantly. And I don't have to constantly charge them. Just leave them plugged up all the time. But I need, what, 5 USB-C cables that are at least like 10 feet long. Plus a better USB power supply, because the one that I have don't do diddly. It can't handle them all. But, yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah. Peace out. Oh, you know, I just realized I didn't set up an ending screen. Oh, well. We'll see you guys later.